WHAS 11 Weather First.
The WHAS 1119 beginning right now here at 11 o'clock, and we are watching more soaking rain showers across Kentuckiana at this late hour as day 3 of those practice rounds begin again in the morning at Valhalla for the PGA Championship. What can thousands of golf fans expect, and do we need to worry about any severe weather? Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for joining us tonight on the WHAS 1119. I'm Doug Proffitt. Let's tee up that overnight forecast now with Reed Yaden. He's in for Colleen tonight, tracking Max HD radar. Reed, you were chasing tornadoes for this newscast last week. Do we have to worry about severe weather at all tonight?
It was 1 week ago tonight we had that F0. Okay. Let's take severe weather off the table. There's no problems there. We do have a flood warning up in Dubois County, however, in the Jasper area. Threat of flooding there, flash flooding. So far, we haven't had any negative reports out of there, but they have had a lot of rain, and they could get some more rain overnight. As we look around the area, you find a batch of rain moving out of the southern parts of the viewing area. Some of this will move through the metro during the next couple of hours. Again, nothing severe. And really, most of the thunderstorm activity is confined to this complex up here around Jasper, Paoli, Mitchell, and Bedford. A little bit of thunder down in here, but it seems to be dying out just south of E-Town, north of Hodgenville. Again, no severe weather expected overnight. We come back, we'll let you know how long the rain is going to last, and of course, what's in store for tomorrow and beyond, particularly heading into the weekend. Doug, I'll see you in a few minutes.
Thank you, Reed. Our top story right here on the night team. A 17-year-old homicide suspect is in the hospital with life-threatening injuries after police say he wrestled with a Metro police officer this afternoon. Police say that teenager fired a shot and then the officer fired back, hitting him. It all happened at 3rd and Kenton Avenue, right near the backside of Churchill Downs in South Louisville. WHAS 1119's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie are right now at U of L Hospital downtown, where that 17-year-old is being treated. Taylor, you were at the scene. What's the latest here tonight?
Well, so far, Doug, tonight, that 17-year-old homicide suspect is still fighting for his life in critical condition right here at U of L Hospital. And this makes the second officer-involved shooting just over the last 4 days. And neighbors I talked to tell me they're tired of the violence.
It's getting scary and it's getting worse, and every day is something, somehow, some sort.
Some residents in the Wilder Park neighborhood say they aren't surprised after a Louisville Metro police officer shot a 17-year-old during a struggle. Kim C. was at home when the police shooting happened.
Well, I heard a few gunshots, but I hear that all the time, so I'm kind of getting used to it. But then after I started hearing all the police cars.
Kim walked outside and saw several LMPD cars everywhere. LMPD says detectives were at 3rd and Kenton Avenue at 3 o'clock conducting surveillance on the 17-year-old who they believe is tied to an ongoing homicide investigation from last week. Police say the suspect showed a firearm and began to run away.
Detectives were able to tackle the armed subject and began to wrestle for the gun in the suspect's hand. After multiple requests to release the gun, the suspect discharged the firearm.
One LMPD officer then shot the suspect 1 time.
The individual is a 17-year-old Hispanic male. At this time, we do not believe there is any further danger to the public.
The officers rendered aid to the 17-year-old boy who was transported to U of L Hospital. Kim has lived in the area for 25 years and has been more alert of her surroundings over the last few years.
If you got 1,001 police cars a half a block from where you live at, you're not going to go and kind of be nosy what's going on around you?
Jonathan Garth agrees. He lives just a few blocks down from where the shooting happened at and is thinking about moving soon.
It does make me feel a little less secure about living here.
A police search that escalated in a matter of minutes now has some residents hoping this will be a wake-up call to the homicide suspect.
I just pray that he pulls through and, get his life together.
And LMPD says body camera footage from today's officer-involved shooting will be released over the next 10 business days, but they're also asking anyone who knows any information about this incident to contact their anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Reporting live at U of L Hospital, Taylor Woods, WHAS 1119 on your side.
Okay, Taylor, thank you for that update. Also new here tonight, Metro Police are investigating after a shooting victim crashed into a yard right in Valley Station. It happened at about 7:30 tonight on Anita Boulevard. You see video from the scene from the night team crews there in a neighborhood off Valley Station Road. LMPD spokesperson telling us when officers arrived at the scene, they found a man with a gunshot wound in a car that crashed into a tree. The man was taken to the hospital where he's expected to survive. Investigators believe the shooting actually happened on Libby Lane, which is nearby. Anyone who can help detectives, call that anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD. And now just into the newsroom from Metro Police tonight. Detectives have arrested a suspect in a deadly shooting from back in March. Officers say they've arrested Licardo Wilson today for the death of Aubrey Spry. According to arrest documents, Wilson allegedly shot Spry on March 2nd on Commander Drive near Del Rio Place. Investigators say Spry was able to contact his girlfriend and identify Wilson as the shooter. Spry died several days later. Wilson is charged tonight with murder. And Louisville Metro Police have released this photograph of a man they want to talk to after reports of a man inappropriately touching women in Cherokee Park in the Highlands of Louisville. Now, police say this photograph was taken this morning on Cherokee Road in the Highlands. Detectives are investigating after receiving reports of a man inappropriately touching women at Cherokee Park earlier this month. Just yesterday, a woman called police saying a man came up to her and exposed himself near the golf course. Police say they're stepping up patrols in the area. Anyone who can give them information about this man, call 574 LMPD. Happening tonight, leaders in Floyd County, Indiana say they're close to reaching a new deal for ambulance service in the county. County Commissioner Al Knable said during a meeting tonight that he believes they're all in agreement on what's called option number 7. Now that option includes funding for both Highlander Fire Department and AmeriPro. Knable says even if they don't have the funding organized by the May 31st deadline, the commissioners are able to execute a contract and work out the money later.
It's not seen as a threat. It's really, I want that to be a reassurance to people that we are exploring all options and will continue to do so down to the wire on this.
Knable said they're considering a 2-year and 7-month contract for $3.5 million. The joint body will meet again either Friday or Monday. All new tonight on the night team, it is quite the photograph released this evening. Golf and horse racing combined tonight for the big PGA Champions dinner. They all got together. The PGA Championship even shared this photo of the group right at Churchill Downs. You see the Twin Spires for this event. There they are, all posing alongside the Wanamaker Trophy. Past winners, including, of course, Tiger Woods, Justin Thomas, Phil Mickelson, and John Daly. John Daly on the far left there with the beard. Traditionally, the dinner is hosted by the past year's winner, and that is Brooks Koepka. Well, tonight's dinner followed a rainy day out at Valhalla for the second day of the practice rounds. The PGA suspended play this morning because of storms that were in the area, and they also ordered people to evacuate the course briefly. It sent thousands of fans scrambling to find cover, but there was some confusion about what to do.
The signs that are saying weather warnings to seek shelter, but we're trying to figure out exactly where shelter is.
So they told us to go to the buses, but we're just going to stay out here.
Ultimately, the rain was short-lived. The Valhalla course superintendent estimated about 1/10 of an inch of rain so far at the course. He says they are working to prepare ahead of time by cleaning out the catch basins around Valhalla. As you can see, while umbrellas are allowed at Valhalla, some items are prohibited, and we're on your side with the PGA Championship guide we put together, complete with those items that you should leave at home, along with the updated shuttle times and gate hours for the championship. Just text PGA to us at 502-582-7290. We'll send it all right back to your cell phone. New tonight, the Greater Clark County, Indiana School District is celebrating a donation that will help with a new elementary school there in southern Indiana. Tonight, the district approved a land donation from development company Form G worth $525,000. The land is next to what will become a new Parkwood Elementary School in Clarksville. The district broke ground on the project in April to replace the existing building. Superintendent Mark Loeffner says the land will be used during the construction project and then be used for the school itself.
Anytime you can get more space for a school, you take it, and the fact that they're donating it to us is even, that's icing on the cake. So, we're thrilled at the district level. I will also tell you the administration, the teachers at Parkwood Elementary are also very happy.
Once finished, the new school will feature state-of-the-art classrooms and innovative learning spaces. Well, we want to look ahead to a special report coming up for you this Thursday at 6 and 11 right here on WHAS 11 News. I'll have the exclusive interview with the driver of the semi-truck who spent those agonizing moments dangling off the 2nd Street Bridge for more than 40 minutes. It's an exclusive interview with WHAS 11 and 26-year-old Sydney Thomas speaking for the first time. She tells me about the moment going right through the railing of the bridge, what it was like for her inside that cab, waiting and waiting, staring at the Ohio River, and then the dramatic rescue. You can see what we're calling the miracle on the 2nd Street Bridge this Thursday at 6 and 11, again only on WHAS 11 News.